Hi, Brian McWhorter here, the author of the X Factor Business Book. This is actually my third business book, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction as to what this book is about and how it came about. For 7 years, I was a senior trainer for a global company for Philips, and I taught leadership and a lot of productivity tools. And in this book, I really wanted to show the best of the best, the framework and the things the productivity tools that really seem to give us the biggest bang for the buck and really help move us forward. I wanted to get this knowledge and information out for other businesses because one of the truths that I put in the book is that when one business is successful, it really helps all of us. Our communities thrive by successful businesses. So when a business is successful, really everyone benefits. And when a business goes under, again, everyone suffers. The Gallup organization tracks what they call births and deaths of businesses. And we've always had more births than deaths. And as of 2008 in the United States, that trend switched, it flipped, to where we now have more businesses dying than there are being born. So we're in a bit of a crisis. This is a very serious issue, and our failing economy is probably the biggest threat that the U.S. faces. So the information I give in this book really is a good structure to help ensure success. It really centers around a very simple and direct approach. As a matter of fact, I'll give you right now, in hopefully no more than 5 minutes, just an overview of the book so that you'll know what you're kind of getting yourself into. I give a 6-step approach for businesses to use as a framework to basically help set their scope and align all their activities. And it begins with a vision. So what is the vision for your company? Most companies or businesses begin with a vision, but with time, often those get lost and profit becomes that main goal. And this is a big mistake and a cancer. Once profit becomes your number one factor, well, we have an issue. To give you an idea, if you have executives, managers, and business owners whose main goal is profit over anything else, then they really shouldn't be upset when employees show up for work and they say that they're only there for the paycheck. Like attracts like. We need something more than that. So the first step is that vision. If I were to come into your workplace and go up to any of your employees and go, what's your company's main vision? What's the main goal? What's that main thing you're after right now? They should be able to give me a reason. All the lean tools, the different productivity tools I give you in this book, that vision is what creates the desire to use those. That again, necessity is the mother of invention. We need something pulling us forward, something that excites us. Otherwise, we really don't need the tools. So it begins with that vision. I walk readers through how to help look at their current condition to decide what makes sense in creating a shared vision. I go on to that second part of everything we do really needs to focus around 3 main factors. And I call these the golden threads that we're going to weave through everything we do in the business. And these are simplicity, directness, and engagement. We want to simplify everything we do. Complexity leads to self-sabotage. If something is too complicated, we get bogged down, we get hesitant. If we don't understand it, we move forward slowly so we can pull the plug at any time when we figure out that we've gone the wrong direction or made a bad move. We want confidence. Confidence is a big part of that X factor thinking. We want confidence with every step we're going the right direction. It's like the difference between having a compass or not having a compass. We have a compass, we know where you have to head north, and by golly, that's north, I can move forward with confidence. So we need that simplicity. Directness is we all love direct paths. We hate bureaucracy, red tape, and often those serve in business and government as camouflage to hide decisions that really work against the best interests of the people they're supposed to be serving. So we want to create direct paths. We want open door policies. And engagement is extremely important because we need to realize that we are in a relationship, which is, I'm getting a little bit ahead, but that's the third factor. Having the vision, realizing that everything we do has to be simple, direct, and engaging. And that third part is realizing that our business is really a symbiotic organism that is 3-part. We're in a relationship with customers, employees, and suppliers. And that engagement is engagement with all of those. For any relationship, once engagement stops, Once there's lack of communication or there's quietness, that's a red flag that there's trouble brewing. You know, healthy relationships have dialogue. Engagement is just how we are naturally. Look at the phenomena of social media, the boom of it. If I'm involved or associated with a business, say I'm a customer and I'm doing business with a business that I love being associated with, I think they're looking out for me and I love their products and services, like a Harley Davidson owner with a Harley Davidson motorcycle. If I hear something that kind of threatens that organization and I know someone with them, I'm going to be talking to them. Again, we like to protect those that are protecting us. You take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. We need to see our employees as our family. We need to see our suppliers as our business partners. And we need to see our customers as those that we serve. The funny thing is, when I was writing this book and looking at all the productivity tools that I know and putting the structure in place, I realized that most of these things are incredibly simple, and still a lot of businesses will choose another path. Rather than taking care of their employees, customers, and suppliers, they'll go for that quick profit that really works against them, rather than going for a good vision and long-term success. You'll get people in positions where they'll take advantage of their authority and make it self-serving. So right there, I could go on, but right there is the crux of what makes the X Factor the X Factor. My goal is to write a book that, again, gives you tools that you can pretty much put into use and give you kind of a mirror you can hold up to your business and see how things line up. When I came up with the title, The X Factor, and I said, as a subtitle, this was Pursuing Excellence, some of my writer friends wrote back to me going, Brian, that won't work, because businesses don't want to pursue excellence, they want to make money. So you need a subtitle like, X Factor Business Book, How to Make More Money. That's not the goal. Remember, any successful business will be rewarded by profit. If you're giving value, you will profit as a byproduct. We have no problem supporting businesses that we want to see stay in business. But once we realize that they view that profit margin as the number one thing, and customers are just a way to support that business, then it's kind of the beginning of the end. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what the book's all about, and thanks for your time.